Alrighty, I'm gonna show you how to alter some wet forms. You'll notice these are so wet, I'm not holding them, I'm keeping them on my board. They're pretty much straight off the wheel. If I start to hold them in my hand, they're still so wet that they're gonna start morphing themselves. So at this phase, when it's still really wet, this is a great time to play with altering the rims on top, as you can see, and I also like to make little dimples with my thumb marks. You'll notice if you watch my throwing demo video that I do some trimming while throwing these on the wheel, because if I'm altering the rim, you cannot take another day to trim the bottom of them because, as we have traditionally learned, because of the rims being altered. Alright, next I'm going to show you how to alter some leather hard forms. So leather hard is when it hasn't quite changed colors to be completely dry, which is like the lighter white color, and but it's still pretty hard. You can hold it in your hand without denting or altering it by just holding it. So with this specific pot, I'm going to take my loop tools or the trimming tools, and I'm going to create some textures by cutting some clay away with these tools. This is a great way to, if you have really thick walls, to get rid of some of that weight. This particular pot was very thick, so I'm taking away a lot of the extra clay with these tools. Leather hard is also a great stage to smooth out your surfaces, whether that's the outside of your pot or the bottom. You can see in my other throwing demo video, I do some trimming while I'm throwing. If you want to see how to do that, check out my video. This way, we do not have to take an extra step to do trimming later. As of right now, I'm using my thumb to smooth out the bottom, so I do not need to do any trimming. There's no sharp edges. This form I altered the pleats when it was wet, and I'm also doing some kind of pleat things when it's leather hard. I just need to make sure that this attachment is very strong by really making sure, again, that attachment is stronger by blending the clay together because there is less slip present when it is leather hard. Lastly, a way to alter a leather hard form is to add some fresh clay sculptural elements to your pot or piece. Here I play around with possible different like weird little handle guys on the sides or on the top. I also play around with some possible sculptural elements onto the side of the pot itself, making sure that you're scoring when doing this so there's a solid attachment. Um, and so this was just a couple different ways that out of like a million that you can alter some forms. So I hope it gets your brain thinking and really excited about doing this.